Think about the important decisions that have shaped your life at school, college, institute, or about the spouse whom you decided to marry or marry. The career path, you can choose it. If you choose a different college, marriage a different spouse, or choose a different career, how would your life change without history for you? And many other decisions that you make. How do they affect your life in all other areas of your life? Decisions are just as important in business, and as a leader, you have made many decisions. Some were great and more you like to take back. Now it is your team's turn to explore this critical area and learn how to master this business component. How would you to rate your decision-making skills? What about your team members? Would you like to develop a formula for superior decision making that gives your team an effective model to follow? In this leadership first aid session, we will discuss the critical elements in which you can have a lasting impact on decision making in your team. Difficult for you and your team, however, by following the formula we call giving technique, or you can easily overcome difficulties. The first step to effective decision making is collecting all the data. Bad decisions are made without complete information, so the more information you have before a final decision, the better. This is not limited to historical data. It is just information from the past. It is perfectly acceptable to look at other solutions made in similar situations to avoid repeating the same mistakes twice. Remember the old adage that those who do not learn from history often live to repeat it. So be sure to look back before moving forward with an action plan. When you want to collect empirical data is simply information updated from personal experience. For example, make the practice of analyzing the result of the personal decision you have made. They will help you never forget decisions that cause excessive pain and difficulty. Mistakes in the past help you make better decisions today and teach your team the same principles. The final piece of data collection is hypothetical data. This is the basic on focus group, test studies, and other forms of research. Results are not facts, but reliable assumptions. Be sure to view the results of all studies and tests before making any important decisions. The next step in the decision-making process is to involve others. Individual opinions and attitudes are great. We can learn a lot from others. Valuable contributions to understanding the perspective can be gained simply by following others and by allowing others to be part of the process. As a leader, this attitude make your team stronger, not weaker. Hence, get in the habits of recording the thoughts of other members of your team before a final decision is made. Remember, the two hits are really better than one. Confirm your results after you've narrowed down your options. Take time to check the results easier. In making the final decision, many votes were lost because leaders missed this critical area. In order not to make the same mistake, you always need to check it and then check it again. It can get rid of headaches in the long run and finally get the plan done. Once the decision is made, make sure you follow the plan to perfection. This is not enough to make a decision, which you must also follow through. With a decision plan, you will receive support from the team because they all played a role in the final decision and will be eager to help you. Plan. Remember, you are the best candidate for teaching your team the art of making informed decisions. Use the delivery technique and by gathering all the information with others, checking the date and executing the plan, you will never regret it.